Hey traders, it's Christo here. It's about 4 p.m. here on Central Time. And we're looking at the S&P 500 here with a daily update on the markets. And as you can see, um, the equity markets are just moving slightly and slowly grinding higher in here in this small channel. And they're apparently continuing to targeting this 127 extension from this pullback in here. So right now we're at about 1520. Apparently there's a pretty solid resistance down here. The markets have been sort of rejected yesterday from this inverted pin bar in here, but it wasn't extremely huge or extremely serious. It looks like today's candle is not really confirming it, so we're probably going to expect a little bit more upside or a little bit more chop in here. If you go on the 4-hour charts, you can notice how the markets kind of try to, they had this little start in here, then they dropped, and now we're kind of pulling back. It could be that this is a wave 1 from an ABC correction, followed by wave 2. Let's see if we can get a wave 3, 4, 5, followed by an ABC up, and then probably some more downside in the leg C. But we have to see if this is a pullback in here, or if the markets were just plainly rejected at the support level, and then we can move higher. So pay attention on this retracement. If we're taking out the lows, then more than likely we're probably beginning a correction in here. If not, look for more upside. So that's in the S&P 500, and I think that euro dollar has been quite heavily sold overnight. I think we're having a little bit of a pullback in here today at the end of the day. I'm going to try to find this chart again here, and yeah, you can see how euro moved lower. It broke this this support, this channel overnight, and it had about more than probably about 100-point drop overnight in a London session. And now, ever since we've reached this lows, we've been slowly kind of retracing. We're coming back into some resistance down here. You guys can see here this 3380 zone, and I think that just go up on the 4-hour charts here. We were talking about this rejection. I think it was better clearly seen on the 1-hour chart, but you can also see it on the 4-hour. This nice pin bar rejection from the resistance down here, and then the markets moved lower. So I think that we're still. It looks like we're making in here lower lows and lower highs. So unless we're probably going above this level, I would continue to sell the euro. And we're personally looking for this 3250 zone to get hit for our shorts. So we're going to be waiting for the pair to kind of turn lower and move here. So let's see what's going on in the euro. On the daily charts, quite a nice formation here. And it looks like yesterday we have closed right at the support in here, and now we might get a, even more pullback in here probably tonight in Asia, and then we might sell off some tomorrow. But tomorrow is Friday, and I wouldn't expect a huge bullish candle to form in here and take out those highs. That would look pretty crazy, but you never know. So pay attention to this. If you're short, make sure that you're getting out of these positions above 35.14. So let's look at the Aussie. We're continuing to stay short on our Aussie dollar trade in here, and ever since we have been rejected down at this trend line, we're watching the shorts. We have been, I think we've reached 102.25, 102.23 in here, and then we're pulled back to about 130, 140 points. We're coming back into a resistance zone, and there is another one a little bit higher in here, you can notice. So I'm continuing to stay short on this pair. I really want to see the Aussie coming back and kind of targeting this 101.80. That's where we would like to take profits in our shorts. If the market squeezes back out higher, then we will be taken out. But our stops, I think, are about 100 points higher from wherever we are right now. So we should be safe for now. So we're still short and waiting for this market to roll down. again, maybe into tomorrow. But if you notice something interesting on the weekly charts, the markets are already posting a little bit of a bullish pin bar in here. And if this is the case into the end of the week, I would be a little bit cautious coming into the next week. But there is another day to go, so this market can always come back down and finish up to a bearish bar. So let's not put too much thought into this one until it closes. And I want to take a look at our dollar CAD trade also, and we're long on this one as well. It apparently hasn't been going anywhere. We've made a little bit of a pullback in here, and I was waiting for the market to take out these highs and move toward the 127. It never happened. It came back. We have this 2 double pin bar rejection. You can see those 2 candles, sister candles, kind of the market is reversing down. There's this so-called double top, although I wouldn't really call it because we didn't have an extensive uptrend going on. But I'm just waiting in here, and there's not much to do about this pair, so we're gonna just leave it the way it is. It looks like we're having a small bearish downtrend in here. Even on the 4-hour charts, kind of dipping lower slowly. So we're gonna wait. You can notice how the support it's coming down into this level. So if you do want to take a long, this would be a place to do it. This is about 99.90. Get the stop somewhere below these levels. But so far it's pretty choppy and pretty much range in here. So we got to break out of this before anything. But we'll wait with our long position. So then what else I wanted to look at? I've opened up recently a Aussie yen short today. So we're gonna try to because I do like this, and I've been watching this 786 level pullback on the monthly charts. I'm gonna show it to you guys in a second. If I can move the screen over a little bit. There you go. You can see how the markets have pulled back into the 786. From this leg lower, this major drop, and then we are being rejected at the 786. So we're looking at the smaller time frames like daily and 4-hour charts for a little bit of short in here. So I'm going to go back on the daily and just sort of move the screen over. So you're noticing how I'm going to make this a little bit bigger. You're noticing how we've had this kind of fake breakout above to this double pin bar, to this double bar in here. So the market tried to break out. It came back down to a sister candle. Then we had the first leg lower, and now we're coming back into this 618786 fib zone, and I think that the market is getting ready to roll over. So we're going to stay short in here and target probably down in the, I think our targets are down in the 94 neighborhood, maybe even lower. But I like this trade, and we'll be patient with it. We're just going to stay short on the Aussie yen, and that's just the update over there. What else happened? I don't see anything significant yet on the daily charts on any of the other closes. So that's just, there is a mixture out there of risk on and risk off. It looks like the dollar yen might have reached the top in here. So already the weekly charts on the dollar yen, it looks pretty funny. But let me just go look at it really quickly. This is a daily, and you can see how the weekly, we're already having the second rejection from these highs. So this could be an early indication that this pair, it's about to correct. We're going to have to see how this closes up tomorrow. If it's able to dip down a little bit more and make maybe like a black bearish bar, that would be a huge signal for shorts. But if we're going back higher and closing somewhere above, somewhere up here to a bullish, then I wouldn't even try to short it into the next week, because it might even make new highs. So just pay attention on the weekly charts on this candle on the dollar yen. All right, guys. So that's all I've got for today. And if you have any questions, you can find me at crystotrading.net. You can find me at Twitter at crystotrading, at crystal1 also. So with that, I wish you guys a good day, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye bye.